The photography theme this month is Happy December, so I have been working on photo shoots and videos that celebrate the different aspects of the season. Today I will share my first Happy December photo shoot. I'll share photos in this video, and then at the end of the video, I'll tell you how you can see more from the shoot. There were two parts to this photo shoot. The first part was more of a vintage vibe. The second was more modern, but I focused on three common elements that would help me capture the look and the feel of the holiday season. Those three elements were environment, color, and theme. First, let's discuss environment. I was in a really cool hotel room in downtown Chicago. There were a couple of reasons for that. First, I was in Chicago for a vacation. However, if I am going to be staying in a hotel room, I am going to try to make use of it for work. So, prior to booking anything, I always do research into what hotel room interiors will look like. That's how I choose a hotel everywhere I go. Last time I was in Chicago, I chose a really cool vintage styled hotel. Everything was pastel and quite feminine, but this time I found a boutique hotel that had a similar vintage vibe, but was much more minimal and bordered on masculine. I shot all around the room, moving furniture around when I needed to, and playing with the cool view outside. During the holidays, there is plenty of celebration, so I introduced the sparkling cider as a prop. There are lots of toasts given around this time of year, so it seemed fitting. Aside from all of that celebrating, there is a lot of relaxing around the holidays, and I wanted to capture that here. So in all of the photos, you'll see that I am just hanging out. Nothing is overly posed. Now that idea of not posing brings me to my next element, color. The hotel room decor screamed old movie to me, so I wanted to capture a cinematic look in my posing and positioning around the room. But I also wanted to use color to bring that look alive. I could have gone black and white, but I really wanted to showcase the color red. Not every holiday during the season uses red, but regardless, it's everywhere this time of year, and it definitely makes me think of December. So when I edited the photos, I was thinking of those old Technicolor movies where the colors are impossibly bright, and there is often a healthy amount of shadow. A couple of happy accidents occurred during this photo shoot as well. One, the room was full of muted tones, so I stood out with my red clothing and lips. It was an effect that I really liked. And also, the different colored lights out the window in some of the shots added just a hint of interest out there. Rather than drawing the focus away from me as the subject, it enhances the cinematic feel for me. And now the last element is theme. I've already touched on this a bit with the idea of these photos looking like stills from an old movie and the idea of relaxing snug inside while it's cold outside. But I also thought about romance as a theme. The opportunity for romance abounds during the holiday season. So in the first part of the shoot, I went super romantic and a little bit glamorous. And then I toned it down for the second part of the shoot, and I went with a more cozy look. You'll also notice that I played on the masculine theme of the room with my clothing, using kind of a masculine yet feminine look for me throughout the shoot. Now, I put a sample photo up at snapchick.com. You will see a link in the description below that will take you there. I added technical specifications for the photo as well. And VIPs, make sure that you log in while you're there to see the entire gallery of photos from the shoot, parts 1 and part 2, plus an exclusive video where I discuss things like the equipment that I used, the challenges that I encountered during the shoot, how I overcame them, and how I edited the images. So take a look and keep an eye on my Facebook page and my YouTube channel, my Twitter, or snapchick.com to see when my next Happy December video is posted.